Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, master of propaganda, heroes like defender of the fatherland. We're off here to an exciting 1 versus 1 on whole lot of infamy between the Vindicarex fighting for the Oberkommando West. Fighting here for the 21st Panzer Division going up versus TheMachine fighting for the United States of America for the 3rd Armored Division here with Recon Support Rifle Company and Mechanized Company. Infantry, Grenade, Anti-Tank and Bullet for oh, good lord. Those hiccups versus Vindicarex's fortifications. Luftwaffe Ground Forces Doctrine and Breakthrough. With machine gun and infantry bulletins there for Deutschland. We got Rifle here for TheMachine. Volksgun is Sturmpaniers with a bit of early fire there and an early Kubelwagen. It's been some time actually since seeing some, any kind of Kubelwagen play from the Oberkommando West. It's lately just, well, I'd probably, be a bit deceiving of just saying lately just old Volksgun. I mean, it's pretty much all the Oberkommando West does half the bloody time, but, throughout the ages. But no, it's still rare to see some kind of Kubelwagen play, except for that one period was really good and we just had to go for 1 or 2, but now Kubelwagen here for Vindicarex does give it a more mobile early map control time to push back TheMachine here within the first sort of opening minutes. We also got the first engagement test, John Parney's forces in there versus Rierson and Rifleman. Heavy carbon buildings here, Rierson sort of constantly running about there. Sarge, I'm scared, the Germans are shooting at us. Kubelwagen there moving up, Rierson's falling back, truck moving about there as well. Looks like Dietz got a bit lost. Sturmpani is slightly falling back, Kubelwagen moving in. They could of course try and flank in here from the north. Set up there to, get in there past the carbon suppressor. That but no, there we go. Oh, Kubelwagen moving up, forces from the edge, Sturmpani is moving in. Getting the rifle there, more rifle arriving here for TheMachine with the 3rd squad on the way. We've got more forces on the way for Vindicarex as well. Getting into cover there. Ravnik counts, actually reinforced the comrades to us when they'd run into the arc of fire there. Note what he does, he sort of shifts from cover to cover, and in this case he stops up. Slight mistake here, should have at least moved the Sturmpaniers on, but still, remaining all out in the open here. Tactical mistake which actually allowed him to take some hit. Well, TheMachine should do more damage here to Vindicarex's Sturmpaniers in particular, and there we go. Barely makes it out there, so that was a rather close shave there for Vindicarex, which I think could have been avoided. And what is this? We actually see Mechanized here, and we've got the Jeep out here for Mr. Machine, or Dodge Truck or whatever, and I'll just call it Jeep because it's a lot bloody easier to say than Dodge Truck. And looks kind of like a Jeep, so shoot me. Oh wait, don't shoot me, actually I prefer not to. Anyways, rather than being reinforced, Kubelwagen moving about here. That's definitely going to be a bit of a surprise there for Vindicarex. I mean, you rarely see people going for mechanized. You even rarely see them actually make use of the Dodge Truck here. So moving about with that one. Obviously not a Jeep, just a bit of fun anyways. Truck moving ahead there, Kubelwagen going to be getting one hell of a surprise. And there we go, 50 caliber breaking through the thin armour. Rifle of course joining in. And Kubelwagen there has no chance of surviving there. No need to even play some banjo music as a truck full of Americans goes on the hunt there on the rural roads. Forces up north not doing too well either. Bit of a nice surprise for Vindicarex. Actually goes for a second Sturmpani spot. Now this is also pretty rare. Has Vindicarex caught the Red Wings bug or something like that? There we go. The response from the machine is pretty clinical. Only way you can kill a Kubelwagen so quickly. Vindicarex feels pretty confident. That's, that's a sort of, movie like hubris. No, your commander sucks, rookie. And of course, encouraging montage. Vindicarex gets beaten, and TheMachine steals his girlfriend, or whatever usually happened in those 80s movies. But there we go, he actually goes for fortification. I'm not entirely sure what's happened right before, I didn't quite pay attention there, but if it happened in response though to TheMachine's choice though, a part of me sort of just feels it's a bit awkward. He basically went against one of the more mobile doctrines with a lot of artillery, with one of the more static ones with good targets for artillery. And not exactly one which a lot of players have to make use of a lot of abilities, basically MG34s with the Pack 3, nothing else really. Overall, it does really feel like, the most solid choice of a doctrine, then of course gone for Luftwaffe, which would also offer machine guns, but also Fallschirmjägers and more, aggressive things. But there you go. Sturmpani's force moving in now to kind of engage up northeast. Sturmpani versus Rifleman there. Rifleman caught in a pretty bad position there. The assault rifle was quickly doing its best there to gun them down. keep shooting. Don't mind if you don't hit. Just get them to shit their pants. That'll slow them down anyways. There you go. A few shots there from the truck pulling back. Looking very heroic there. As the Germans advance ruthlessly. South there is pretty much by the way in the control of the machine. He's basically sort of just used a smaller force by the way to keep a larger force here from Vindicarex occupied. Nicely down there, nicely down there. That's good value, if you will. And basically also means he's got a larger sort of map control. He can use sort of harass League up here, begin sort of pushing up from the south to get behind Vindicarex that way. But he's quick to actually call in a series of MG-34 sort of held up points. It's not bad, that is not bad. It should allow you to sort of further help control the map, in particular after the Kuhwagen got blown to bits. Also they're retreating. Lots of barbed wire going up there. Mines going down as well. That's good. That's good. He's probably hoping for that way, you know, catch the truck there, blow it to bits, leave it burning by the roadside like a bonfire. Rather than running about. Note he basically waited until the MG-34 set up before sort of began running about. Forced it to reposition again. Though in this case, looks like some reasons where this will draw the fire. He's getting grenades though. Now as it could have been a good response, he'll get some grenades and pop it into the building, blow the MG-34 crew to kingdom come. But apparently that is not the decision. There goes John Pioneer flashing in. Still double John Pioneer's reasonably effective combo there. There's so few Oberkommand West players don't generally bother with it. To get the Storm Pioneers from veterans, they become pretty tough, and veterans 5 Storm Pioneers I do believe will generally outperform, say, veterans 3 Panzer Grenadiers or Stormtroopers quite handily. Though of course the weakness of the Storm Pioneers is they are an absolute bastard to get to veterans 3 in the first place. I don't even think the Stormtroopers take that much longer, and they actually have quite a bit of the experience requirement as well themselves, which puts them a bit higher there above the Panzer. There we go, Captain Loy in that regard. GD Machine, while pulling of course a fast one there with the truck, which I think he's actually called for more resources by the way. Cheeky, but not bad there. But he's not, you know, pulling any sort of huge surprise out of his hat right there. Then again, he's from Australia, I believe, so pulling surprises out of your hat is probably a bad thing. Quick bit of sandbags here. Noting, by the way he's doing it. That's actually pretty clever. What he's doing there is basically up by light cover. Enjoying. The opponent can't use the heavy cover. But it also means another thing. There's a bit more distance between the cover. There's this thing with, you know, where cover actually sort of doesn't have a bonus if your troop is close enough. If it's right on the other side of the cover there, the bonus, I believe, doesn't apply. But if it's just a bit of distance, say, you know, you use some of the neutral already existing cover, you know, you'll have heavy cover. They'll only have light cover. So that's actually a neat little trick here of Vindicarex, and certainly I think something, you know, a lot of players could benefit from replicating. Little heads up there, little neat trick when it comes to cover. I believe anyways. I mean, it could turn out to be disastrously wrong, but I believe my theoretical basis for it is rather mostly sound. But there you go, grenade there rather than sort of bunched up. Not a bad idea, but in this case, of course, Machine was obviously paying a bit too much attention, in which case easily dodged the grenade. And of course he's quickly following up here with a Stuart light tank. We also got a pack out here for Vindicarex though. We got the Mechanized Regiment, we've got a Puma on the way there, Schwerer Punches Bewagen, that should threaten Stuart. Though of course the pack house is going to be a bit of a surprise there from Machine's side. So it's already calling out artillery and armour in one go. Very nicely executed there, very nicely executed. MG-34 space sort of holding up buildings around sort of the more vital points, I imagine, here from Vindicarex perspective. He's also laid down a lot of mines to make again any sort of northern assault there difficult. So in that sense, you know, we're seeing here, you know, Vindicarex, you know, fortifying his part of the map. That is good. Again, not all players would consider that, but in this case, Vindicarex does so splendidly. Of course, this also makes it harder for the Stuart to move around freely, since, you know, one wrong turn, and that could be, you know, an easy target for the Puma or a Kettenwerfer or Panzerschreck. So nicely executed there as well by Vindicarex in that sense, but of course, I mean, GD Machine is certainly doing quite well as well. So far, 2 sharp players, though of course Vindicarex, with his early comments, could be conceived as perceived as being perhaps a bit arrogant. Shooting there against MG-44 on the church, Puma moving ahead, they're opening up with its gun, noting by the way doesn't have just, you know, shooting at vehicles only. Good job there. It can do a bit of damage here with its coaxial machine gun, in particular as it gains veterans. It actually becomes quite nasty then. It can actually become, perhaps not say, you know, veteran Panther 4 level infantry or Tiger, but actually pretty solid. There he goes, Stuart rushes in. Stun shots there, but over here the Puma gets a good hit still. Gets stunned, popping smoke. Pops the smoke, have felt people, or will ever get out of here. There go, bazookas flying, and Stuart going on the hunt there. Small exchange here between the two. going to pull back into the smoke there. That Vindicarex deployed. Good job there. Saves the steward. Puma though very close to Veterans 1 and thusly in shot. Just sitting there. Using Vindicarex sort of pursuing an aggressive strategy there of harassing territory as well. Good job there. Good job there. I mean, overall in that sense, I mean, Vindicarex has so far pulled off things quite nicely. We got minesweepers though here from Machine. He's clearly not taking his opponent lightly. He might also spot some of the mines being laid down, but either way though, the Machine is taking his opponent very seriously. Captain running up the bazookas. Quick shot there, almost got the Steel Pioneers. Pack out sending down some pressure there as well. It's a large engagement here. Some of the Steel Pioneers are veterans, the others not quite as much. Lots of harassment there, lots of aggression. Up north they can't quite reach. Of course, with fortification, I mean, he's also got quite a bit of misses. He could consider laying down some bunkers to cover up some of the more far-flung points, make it a bit harder there for Mr. Machine. And of course, with the Puma, people that way, create some bait there for the steward, because, well, there's not really much else to sort of handle a bunker. They need, in that sense, with the steward would be forced to move up. He could then sort of move in the Panther, or Puma, I mean, to sort of deal with the steward that way. I mean, it's a thought there, thought experiment. Obviously, no guarantees that Machine would actually take it, but it could in theory work if he took it. Rather than moving in, their forces holding up there, they're quickly getting surrounded from all sides by angry Americans. Puma striking north against the rear echelons with fire and fury. Steward repaired and alright, no tech up there further from Machine at the moment. And there you go, Puma pushes away the rear echelons. MG-34 moving up, mine spotted but not dealt with. And those seem to sort of, he's put to some extent, just protect this rush through the centre into the north, they're getting behind him. Puma engaged here by the captain, a few shots there. Battle group headquarters up, while he did not for someone try and push him across the airport headquarters. He's also not trading for fuel, and obviously his strategy is under pound on using mine, so that makes sense. Though of course the quick Panther is also a functional strategy. Of course then, P-34 there versus the captain, forcing ways to it, the Johnson, there you go, Puma moves in. He's a bit cautious, the captain's on the run, but of course he might worry that the Machine has called up anti-tank gun. Rather than their wipe with the Steel Pioneers, both veterans, 1, 7 and 4 kills there. Okay, never moving about. Will he leave the MG-34 to cover and they just leave this open? Then again, that's also risky, but still, machine gun bunker here I think would be a very good choice there, good positioning. And again, a nice little sort of trap if Machine goes for it with the light vehicle. Noting by the way, quick replacement there, so the Machine strategy does involve having full rifle in hand at most times, if not all. Noting by the way, no upgrades here, no grenades or BAR's bazookas. The BARs will certainly help versus the infantry, the bazookas would help there further versus the Puma. But so far, not there. Got a more aggressive southern push, Puma slightly moving at the centre, MG-34 in the church. Trying to have a bit more forward aggressive positioning there versus Machine, keeping a bit more on the back foot, making it harder for him to move through the centre, but also into the north there. Overall, that's a very solid approach. Of course, the MG-34 would be in a bit more risky position from the pack howitzer, but of course, the theory is if you can get it before that, it won't matter as much. Of course, in that sense, Vindicarex could go for a light infantry gun to deal with it. The Steel Pioneers basically forming up as a larger unit there. Lots of assault rifle fire, certainly nice little unit team there. 2 kills on the Puma so far, closing in on Veteran 2, which would definitely benefit it with a high rate of fire and accuracy. Main gun, of course, but also the actual machine gun. Do not take the actual machine gun of a Puma lightly, or for that matter, are the tanks. You might know, of course, 1 kill, but certainly in any sort of slightly prolonged engagement, they will do alright. And there you go, 3 kills, halfway to Veteran 2. And again, he's constantly force her up, and again, he's harassing. So, I mean, really here, machine gun bunker would be good. I mean, he could in theory go for the flanking place, but at the moment, I don't really want to recommend the flanking placement. It's not really good at the moment. It's basically, the problem is, he doesn't quite do enough in terms of damage or suppression, and it's too easily cleared out, which basically makes it hazardous and a waste of resources. The machine gun bunker, on the other hand, it's a pretty safe choice. When he's flooding in manpower munitions, he's also got plenty of them. It makes it a lot harder for the machine to harass Vindicarex, and again, it will also force him to have to attach a lot more force here, because then they have machine guns coming here, so can't easily just flank the bunker either, unless of course one loses armor, hits the mine, of course then the Puma can easily dispatch it with haste. So I mean, if you were to, then you have to be able to create a very sort of solid defensive position up north. Hell, if he wanted to, he could even make it tougher by setting up tank traps here, which would force him down the road into a mine. I mean, there are a lot of options there for Vindicarex sort of further fortified. And again, because he's gone for fortification, I mean, he's not quite taking it to the full extent I believe he could. Of whom they're striking out after easy targets, 4 kills, major rounds, that obviously means armor there for the machine. He's got plenty of manpower floating about though. He could consider some fuel caches to further supply with fuel, build up advantage there versus Vindicarex. I mean, there's a difference now, but it's not quite as big as I feel like it could be. Vindicarex, by the way, not trading at all. He's got 200 minis, he's not really using it. You know, bit of trade there for fuel I think could benefit him with the spare panzer quarters, though looks like he's sending one up there. There we go. Captain forced away. And Sherman on the way there for the machines. The first tank of the fight here will go, well, medium tank obviously. The real first tank was still machine. There we go, Sherman on the way. Vindicarex has basically only got Puma to contest that. Mine's been cleared out. MG34 not quite there to deal with it ready yet. Spare panzer caught in exposed position. And he's got a ton of munitions. I mean, it's going to be good in clearing up in places, probably. Just got a few hits there, but you know, a few grenades or maybe some weapon upgrades would really beneficial for the machine as well at the moment, but certainly further solidify, you know, his more offensive momentum. Make it harder for Vindicarex to respond. He's also lost one of his Storm Pioneer squads. That's going to hurt. And reconnaissance sweep in there. Heavy anti-aircraft fire there from the flak emplacement sort of scattered across the German territories. Of course, a fun fact is most of the German anti-aircraft guns was actually provided by the Luftwaffe. They sort of handle that in larger flak regiments. Divisions would usually, in particular the Panzer Division, have, you know, some own larger flak elements propelled, but also flak 88s. Most other divisions basically had to make do with 2 cm and 3.7 cm anti-aircraft guns. They didn't get any of the sort of heavier flak 88s and they're specifically attached to them. The army would also usually have some of their own flak regiments, but again, primarily it was the Luftwaffe that they sort of handled the anti-aircraft business. Again, it's not one of the things you sort of hear a lot of discussed, but there we go, we got a heavy portal push there, and of course he knows where the spare panzer quarters is. It's got an open road there. Mines, there's no tank to have to slow down. And of course he just needs to do a bit of damage and he can probably then clear it out with the artillery barrage if he wants to. He might even get the MG34 then in the process. Got the Puma opening in the south, but of course now it's the north. A bit of damage there. He's almost got the 8 command points. He's got the munitions. This is going to be bad here for Vindicarex. But he did not even get any orbital from it. He had it, you know, for several minutes there. No orbital, no light machine guns. I mean, that's, I would say, a huge blunder there, if anything, by Vindicarex. Again, you know, why would you go for that and not get orbital when you went for fortification? Rather curious tactical choice there. Almost got it though. Didn't even need the artillery barrage. They might use this as basically a finisher. And there we go. Pinned down. But he's got the 8 command points. And there you go. 155mm artillery called in. And the Americans were very good at calling in artillery. That was one of the things they were basically absolutely amazing at. They have sort of great coordination systems. So basically, you know, one calls in and then the nearest battery just responds almost instantly. The Germans' system for calling in artillery was generally more cumbersome. So grabbing points there, more Fultoners again. With this, I mean, huge blow there against Vindicarex, and again, only made it worse by the fact he got nothing from it. And he had so much manpower there, so that's not good there, not good. And that is a bad situation there for Vindicarex. I mean, that's a lot of resources basically wasted. Machine on the other hand, still's got a Sherman, he's getting a Scott, he's got a large amount of infantry, he's got artillery. On map and off map. I mean, the situation is looking a bit down. In fact, he's gone up to 5 right now. He's got an opponent who can only get Fulton of this. He's John Pioneers and MG34. So he's getting a Pack 43 that help deal with armour. But we've still got the enemy doctrine artillery, which can probably clear that in one strike as well. So of course, it's not quite as good choice at this point. Again, now we really sort of see, you know, where the problem between the two doctrines sort of arrive here for Vindicarex. I mean, this doctrine to a certain extent actually plays into GG Machine as long as GG Machine has minis they're sort of hanging about. And in that sense, I mean, it basically hard counters it. So that's a larger problem there. Of course, that could also be the problem with the bunkers, but you know, calling in 180 munitions on a bunker is, you know, not quite as good as say calling in, you know, the manpower required to set up that one, or say the schwer panzered quarters. Again, it will slow down a lot more time to react. And it's got a lot of push in the north again. The north very much open. He's still something only very few force there, though I suppose one preferred falling win, but still not much to stop a single Sherman there with infantry support. Sent towards other force basically showing, you know, he can't divert too much in the north either as well. Basically he's applying pressure across all the front there. Very good, very good. I think Vindicarex simply doesn't have the force any response seriously at all 3 points. He basically has to give up on territory somewhere, or he's losing all of it. Looks like in the south that's where it's going to sort of work out. Of course, I mean, it's also a thing about managing attention. Of course, that guy, there might be a slight chance there for Vindicarex, but it's not looking too good there. Lost a Kedden effort, that's bad. Points up north are being lost. Just swinging back forth here in south. Centre held just barely. He did not make off with the Kedden, he didn't wreck it either. Was maybe to sort of lure the MD-34 into moving up and then sort of sprinting out with the captain veteran to flee and clearing it out. Also, this is interesting. The captain has dropped his Thompson, grabbed the bazooka and said now everybody's hanging out with rifles there. That's a bit awkward. I'm a goddamn captain. I'm not supposed to run around with a bazooka. I think he could have grabbed the Kednev or wrecked it. Instead, you know, he didn't quite do as much damage as he could have to Vindicarex in that moment, but there you go. And Vindicarex's response is to get a Stukas versus a largely infantry force with not a lot of static elements. I think he would have been better served either the flat capture to hope to keep the infantry at bay, or basically trying for another schwer panzer quarters, perhaps a bit more within his own base, calling up Sorbitol down, then trying to aim for a panzer force as quickly as possible. Instead, he's going for the Stukas versus a force which is, well, not particularly vulnerable to Stukas force. I mean, he can get off some good shots, but I don't know if he's going to do that much in the longer run. Could be wrong here, of course. MD-34, Puma fighting up there, we got Patrick's up, and there goes Sherman, got knocked out. Pack 43, they got off an excellent hit there with its 88mm high velocity shell there, knocking out that thing. Short order, rather than hit, there's two Pioneers opening up. Shots fired there. Almost found the entire Sturm Pioneer squad, grabbing Northern Point. Got Rieslin's hiding all the way down there. Is that misclick, or is there some kind of sinister plan there in the mind of the machine there? Issuing there from the Pack Howitzer, Veterans 2 well, good job there. Heat rounds, and of course there's always the white phosphorus if you want to use it. We've got the Stukas Fuss here, usually part of only a Panzer Division's Panzer Pioneer unit, where they were pretty much the sort of artillery element to the armoured version of them, not the truck-borne version, and the Panzer Brigades, which were otherwise surprisingly light on artillery. Good hit there from the Scot, but I fear there machine might have pushed a bit too far there versus Vindicarex and taken his Puma there too lightly. Oh, get away, Stukas are moving up here. Getting ready to, looks like a bombardment straight into the base of the machine, hoping to kill some units. There's not a lot to really kill. Well, except the unit and MD-34, I mean, he wasn't all bad, but I don't know, hard to say. I mean, he wiped some units, including though an MD-34 that was stolen, so the limit there is there's limits to how much sort of actual damage he did. Got more MD-34s there for Vindicarex. He keeps losing here, it seems, to the machine at the moment. Alongside some Marcells, rather than Captain Wing Head here. Looks like he's going to try and call an artillery barrage here. Through the smoke. Coordinates called in to artillery. Captain needs to be away now before he gets the coordinates to have them called in. There we go. Building shattered. Pack for the fleet shattered as well. And the Puma got annihilated too. Pretty good combo there with the machine. Did suffer some minor loss there, but overall getting a Puma. Pack 43, cleaning up the rest of the damn Krauts. Not too bad then, not too bad. Pack House joining in. Could fire some white phosphorus here. I mean, there's a lot of infantry bunched up, so if you good white phosphorus rounds could force to indicate some sort of withdraw early. And now he just sort of sticks to sort of auto fire. Grenades going off. Almost got a full assault there, wiped. Assault continues. Will there be smoke here? Any kind of attempt to sort of silence the MG34? No. The assault here is cancelled. The Maschinengewehr heads to front. And now Vindicarex in slight trouble there compared to his opponent. TheMachine has a larger force. He's got more infantry, some support weapons, including ones he stole from Vindicarex. I mean, the situation is looking a bit grim. And Vindicarex is still not, trying to go for some armour. No attempt at taking up there. He's still got a lot of munitions. He really should just get to the fuel transfer and try to sort of aim for a swift Panzer IV. I think that's his best chance here. Alongside apparently Storm Pioneers will finally have sort of hit eventually around the 20-minute mark, I'd assume. But again, considering it's one of the first units you have, it takes bloody ages to get them there. Ages. North was quite frankly open here, so that could be a good move now for Machine there, although his south is completely cut off. I got an MG34, they're covering it, so it's going to be tricky to regain it without sort of a larger commitment of forces. Stukas was firing again, could get some targets here. The Scott barway got abandoned and utterly annihilated, but that was the only sort of damage there. But still, getting abandoned Scott, not bad. That's one vehicle less there for Machine, in particular one vehicle that could also be splattering his infantry across the ground less. But we still got the pack howitzer, ready to cause harm and misery. MG34's covering up here, so Vindicarex seems to be digging a bit harder in now, but still in the sun of bunkers. Another MG34 instead, another MG34. I'm surprised he didn't just go for more sooner maybe as well. There may have been a lot of options there for Vindicarex, but not entirely sure what he's going through his mind here, what his plans are. It's a bit hard to say. Well, he's only holding on to the cut-off point, but that's one of the few things he's eventually going to hold on to at this rate. Another MG34 bar where they're taken away. So not that, I think that was the one the base actually in mind. Spoke too soon there, without paying full attention to the MG count there for Vindicarex. And this time here for the mid-game analysis, current situation is, it's a bit back and forth, but overall, Machine has a larger force. He's being a bit harassed there, but overall he's also got more territory. The only problem there with this, there's a chance of Vindicarex to really put a good win is in victory points. TheMachine is lacking heavily behind after Vindicarex. Like a morbidly obese man trying to follow a marathon sprinter in this sense. I mean, Vindicarex has got a huge lead over the Machine, so in that sense, Vindicarex is just sort of digging around the victory points, using MG34's bunkers and the likes, maybe some pack for in good positions. There might be a chance of pulling through here, but if he can't, he's going to be sort of crushed eventually, in particular if Machine begins pulling up some arm. In fact, we've got a Jackson out there, tank destroyer, some regular Shermans that would be of good help. Field caches still, I think, would be beneficial, maybe sort of to cover the cut-off would be nice there. Not so much as to say there for Machine. For Vindicarex, again, the situation is rather risky. I really think his best bit is right now just pour everything he can into sort of getting some Panzer force and holding the victory points. If he can't, I fear for his chance of victory. But let's return to the fight and see what happens next. Fulton's getting torn to pieces there by the staccato fire of the MG34. While not quite as fast as the MG42, it still had an impressive rate of fire. And was still a rather advanced machine gun. Though of course, compared to the MG42, it looked pretty old-fashioned. But then most machine guns in World War II did. Ruffling about there. Heading from the north again, Storm Pioneers Fulton there fighting on. He's apparently not gotten another Storm Pioneer squad at this point again. He's flooding so much manpower, it just feels like, Vindicarex is burning a hole in his pocket. He doesn't know what he wants to spend it on. And he's really missed out some opportunities there. Doesn't go for there. Go Captain versus the 3 Storm Pioneers, close to 4. This could be able to go to his advantage. Then he runs up to them within the range of the Thompson. Thompson. Actually, why didn't he just sub up and shoot at him with medium range? He'd won that easily, though. Of course, he still will. Eventually, 4 Storm Pioneers. Further accuracy. I mean, they really become nasty as again, just, veteran 3 and above. He's got concussive grenades there. And another Stukas boost barrage here. Whoa, got the ambulance, almost the entire squad there. 9 kills. Could be worse. Looks like he was able to get the pack howitzer there. In a desperate assault, let's run the MG34. No incendiary rounds. Vehicle running straight into the machine gun fire, but they're clearly a diversion there to just take the fire as ruffling to the north here. Jackson needs support. Smoke screen going off there. Good. There we go. We got an MG35 line from the south infantry as well. Smoke down the MG35 kicking up. Grenade. Another one there. Basically sort of a tight roll in the net here of machine guns, but he's basically getting hit from all sides. Being slowly enveloped. And there we go. One MG4 pushed away. Another gap sort of exposed. The smoke that's helping a bit here. No further grenades turn up from the southern squad. It gets pinned down to the ground. The other MG4 still suppressing. Away. Another unit here pinned down, about to lose the vehicle crew. Need to get them out of there. Need to get them out of there. Retreat. Meanwhile, the MG34 gets too far away there. Recklessly. Another unit suppressed. Another grenade off. Forces moving in there. Could pop a grenade. They will on the MG34. There you go. Cleared out the MG34. Other MG34 there pushed away. Heavy exchanges of lives and bullets. And we got a Jagdpanzer on the way now from Vindicarex. Jagdpanzer. There's only really a Jackson right now. His major concern is the infantry and all the support weapons for the machine. The Jagdpanzer is not going to help with that. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. There you go. He has called it up to serve at the front lines of the fatherland. My apologies there, going for the point there. Again, sort of quick twisting around them. And now really seeing, so I think Vindicarex just really focusing heavily on the victory point. He's probably seen sort of victory dates, always just going for cut-offs here and there. Which is giving even another sort of head-on assault. For another wave, if you will. But there you go, MG35 about to get outmaneuvered, could be cleared out, even stolen here by machine, allowing machine to further anchor down and clear out more map control here. And we're actually seeing some S-marks. Jack being to use some old munitions sort of been building up. Good. Finally something's happening with all those resources. Still not trading fuel though, If anything, he might be trading munitions. In fact, he is. He's moving so further away from any chance of a Panther 4-year-old Panther. Almost got the MG34 there. Of course, there was Rifleman. S-man wise, he could also try to hit some there. Oh well. And looks like he could lose a Fultz because when he's V75, Fultz going to do this, that's going to be a massive loss for Vindicarex if that happens here. And there we go, France did not make it back there. The legacy of his V25 unit lost. Got the Sturm Pioneers hanging about, close to V25. Hardened veterans as well. Iron Cross second class. 14 kills. MG34 here in an awkward position, but basically most of the Arc of Fire's base is sort of ruined by the shrubbery there. Not the best setup there. Not sure why I set it up out in the open and that like that. Not sure what possessed him at all. And basically that's another MG34 that handed over to machine. So that's 3 MG34s versus 1 in the care of Vindicarex. That is not good, and then it goes suppressed by one of the MG34s here. That's Machine's man to sort of call in. We actually got zeroing artillery. Rare display here, rare display. Out of the minefield. No chance of surviving that one. Mid of the minefield as artillery calls in. Close to wiping out his own units there. It's rather slow sort of getting up there, of course. It's sort of, you know, tense in that sense, also worn a lot. And of course the question is it really worth 300 munitions? I mean, it can be devastating, yes, and there you go, actually got the MG, but it does give you some time unless you're, of course, not quite paying, which seems to be the case here. We've actually seen some heavy loss. I think 2 units got wiped out. Might even see a third there, so until it just keeps raining down. Going for the northern victory point, moving down to 59 versus 441. I mean, really, this does seem to be the only chance here that Vindicarex is winning. We've got even fresh Sturm Pioneers called up now. MD34 drop, they should be secure. The bunker would also help. He's still trading for munitions also. Is he just really going to just keep banking on searing artillery, just somehow turning the tide here? That is, that's unique. I don't really think I've seen anyone really sort of trying to rely on searing artillery ever. I mean, I've seen it used, but if he's really going to rely on it, that would be... I mean, not even Red Wings would do that. There goes Stukas just firing away. 15 kills there, it's doing alright. Another Jackson, though. I'm guessing it's the Panther that's causing the unit to sort of get all these Jacksons, but in the same sense, yesterday he's getting it to counter the only piece of armor Vindicarex has which can only counter the tank destroyers. It's
artillery batteries are armed and ready to fire. Target captured.
It feels, you know, a bit odd. It feels a bit odd. Alright guys, we're going to get some Jacksons, then we're going to clear out that German tank destroyer, which wouldn't have any targets otherwise if he hadn't provided tank destroyer. Wait, why? And the funny thing is, you could probably got for the same resource got for the two Jackson units who Sherman swarmed the Jack Panzer, dealt with that, murdered the rest of Vindicare's infantry. So it just sort of, it feels weird.
This is it. Crew ready. A capture point is being overrun.
Of course, it could be useful to deal with the buildings, and I suppose you can try and catch the Stukas Roost there. That's one on an MU-34. Mowing down Crouch, who decides their only refuge is a small shed that still leaves them within the arc of fire of the MU-34. Veterans E5 and the Steel Pioneers. Veterans E5 now, they are absolutely hardened killers now. They're already suppressed here by the MU-34. You could try and pop a concussive grenade there. I mean, it would stun them, allow to finish them off there, but decides not to. Instead, annihilates the kidnapper in a matter of moments. There we go, grenade from the Volkswagen. There we go, MU-34 about to be cleared out. Deutschland style, and there we go. Trying to kill Jackson's going in for the Yak Panzer. Yak Panzer trying to deal with it, but simply can't tank fast enough. Doesn't quite have the rate of fire either. Got one Jackson, got one, but that's not even going to pay for the Yak Panzer itself. There we go. Yak Panzer kaput. Munitions cooked off. Crew got turned into hot dogs. Steel Pipes continue onwards here, and they're just shredding everything here that Machine has in terms of infantry. Of course, that might also explain why it takes so long to get to Veteran 5, because again, once they do hit Veterans 5, I mean, they might as well be called Knights Crossholders, because they will absolutely make your opponent rue the day he didn't annihilate them before they hit Veterans 5. And MU-34 coming. I mean, there's a certain sense of desperation there for Machine, though. The victory points are not good for him. Now we're just seeing Vindicare sort of flooding the field with cheap infantry lights. He just needs to launch the victory points. Of course, can he realise this and just dig in properly? And he's actually rolling in the streets. I think he's trying to actually avoid the Jackson, trying to hunt it down. Otherwise, you could just use the move up to rifle. You could actually, in theory, flank here and use the machine gun on the streets to clear up the units here. Quick grenade there from the Fox Grenadiers. Steel Pioneers moving in there. 22 kills. They could actually easily flank in from here, I think. Will they do it? Will they try to engage for the front, in which case it just sort of seems a bit silly. No, it goes for the munitions instead. Territory constantly shifting hands here. Barely full health riflemen, barely functional riflemen being sent out. Units lost there. Harsh loss there, but the Coach of the riflemen here wiped out. Veteran 5 riflemen there again annihilated by the Veteran 5 Steel Pioneers. Absolutely dead. So in that stage, the Steel Pioneers is sort of a longer term investment, but if you can get it to pay off, I mean, well, you're in good hands. And again, Pioneers were usually one of the better units in each division. They were usually considered sort of a divisional elite. Some of the best assault troops you can usually count on. So, you know, in that sense, Veteran 5 Steel Pioneers certainly do not deviate from that norm. Though I'm not entirely sure if Steel Pioneers would have had assault rifles at all. They're more likely to be equipped with a mix of submachine guns, rifle and machine guns than assault rifles, I believe. A bit harder to say there.
Enemy movement on the flank.
Captain about there, he's calling up several Raketen efforts. He's really worried there about the armor from the machine. Sending one down to grab the point there, but of course we've got an MU-34. Not quite fully covering, but there we go. Artillery strike here, misses the captain quite a bit. Steel Pioneers moving in, other ones doing nothing there. Instead of, say, pressuring his opponent harder. Or say, trying to flank the MU-34 there, he's trying to deal with a Raketen effort. The opportunity missed there. Captain almost getting up here, the Steel Pioneers. Could be still white here, could be still white. Oh. Getting close here, 53 points. Engagement up north here, Fox is absolutely overwhelmed here by riflemen. He actually retreated, allowing the vehicle to easily grab the point. Oh dear. And it goes Steel Pioneers finally get around to sort of flank in there, finally sort of to block the point being taken there. 45. MU-34 about to get wiped out. He could. Oh, he got completely cleared out. Oh dear, looks like Johnny Boy there got lucky that Machine realised he was about to turn into a very, very early grave there. Sherman, Jackson, infantry taking some losses there. He's really just pushing it too far. There's a camp, of course, again. Victory point wise, Machine there is in a very, very bad spot. Needs to do something up to turn it around there. Showing gets the other kid in there for mines going down there. This could actually be a good chance to kill them again. They are vulnerable while laying down mines, so looks like Vindicarex was sharper than that. Otherwise, that could have been given a chance of actually killing them, or at least forcing them to retreat, which is something you'd absolutely want to get done with those steel pioneers. He wants them off the field as much as possible, if not permanently. John rolling about there. And can they get out of there? Quickly, Heinz, we need to get out of here. We don't want to die. Not here. Massive push here from Vindication in the centre. There's nothing really there from Machine sort of hold it up. 29 points left, there's a 382. I mean, there's a massive difference there. Massive. We got the Kedmeb, there's MD34. Shows their rates, which is pushed back with all the fury and fire here that Vindication will master. No armour though. None at all. None whatsoever. And he's still trained for munitions. He seems... I mean, again, it really seems like he's banking on searing artillery to sort of basically save his hide here. Apparently an artillery commando has been formed up, which was something the Germans could do to get something similar to the Americans, but it was not very much an organic thing of their artillery. There they go. Raw Rifle versus Veteran Storm Pioneers. Grenade actually went off there. Daniel there was pretty much almost it, so the concussive grenade really did much. But there we go. I mean, they absolutely just cut them down. No chance of survival there. Quick and hit, they almost got the Fox rifle moving in there, almost wiping them, Oh dear, he's just sending them lambs to the slaughter there. This is just, oh dear, criminal nature students right there, Machine. Oh well, at least there's a witness to sort of tell about it. Otherwise, Machine could have gone away with it. We just finished off the last survivor there. Stugas was moving in there. He's actually, he's trying to break off the assault there. 28 points left. This is going to be close. This is going to be absolutely massively close there. 31 kills. Concussive grenade at the advancing Americans. Moving in there. Missed it, but still. Can he do it? Then again, there might be just a minute off. There we go. Grenade forces the Storm Pioneers out of the field. He might just underground the southern point. They're fighting in the centre, though. Not popping up. We got the Jackson strike in there. Into the base of Vindicarex. Sherman Jackson. Nothing further reinforcing there. No additional Storm Pioneers. Unfortunately, just a lot of support weapons now. And a few sort of units. Elite holding up the entire field here. Yak Panther still smoking. The Kedmevs are plenty. Falls back to Sherman Jackson here. And he lost his not quite veteran Storm Pioneer. Scored a harsh blow there to Vindicarex. That is further units lost. Victory points just sort of stabilised for the Machine here. But he's still hanging on at the very precipice of defeat. One wrong move and he will be hurtled into the arms of, well, defeat, of loss, misery and woe. And for some reason Vindicarex is getting another Stukas, not say a flak half tank, so sort of helped me fortify some of the points against Force Mounter in there, but oh well. And he's also throwing so much manpower again. Why no bunkers? Why no bunkers? And why another Stukas there? I'm having a hard time at this point comprehending the thought process here. Vindicarex, it is almost alien. So there we go, another searing artillery. Twice in one battle. That's a record, I think. At least for 1 versus 1. 2 searing artilleries. I thought I lived to see the day. Another force right past it. Could have just raining down. About to gain the victory points back there. 20 points left for the Machine. 20 points left. Got one. In fact, both the Kedmevs have gone. There's only a Panzerwig now left to stop the armoured column here from the Machine. So much artillery in this just small area. The quickly pushing on there, going for cut points, 33 kills, and the Storm Pioneers catching the rifle here. Everybody reloading there, opening up the Americans. Hunting some down. And you fed about to clear out. Oh dear. Vindicarex is bleeding out massively. Not anything to stop the Sherman there. Machine is free to relentlessly pursue Vindicarex forces across the map and just annihilate them. We got Stukas who's they're firing. 18 kills, did some damage there. Other one ready to fire another barrage as well. They've wanted going in. He should do it now though, and there we go. Follow up. I don't think Machine was expecting 2 Stukas of Fusses. He's going to steal the MD-34 with his vehicle crew. No, no. Quick rolling up here. There we go. We got the Storm Pioneers, the Elite Storm Pioneers making a move there for this victory point. The Elite Scout. There's 7 points left for Machine. 7 points left. Storm Pioneers caught though. No. No, not these heroes. Nein. Run, Rudolf, run. You can do it, Rudi. Nein. Can he make it? Go. Whose fault is that? You're the one who didn't get any. Or choose the doctor in the hat, Fallschirmjägers or Jägers. In that sense, you know, Vindicarex, you know, was rather, you know, at his own fault here. Hoisted by his own petard. German barely getting away there, still 7 points left. There's a 338. Can't help but feel, imagine this might feel a bit better than Vindicarex. Another German there running for the Machine. His forces are barely standing, though his Storm Pioneers made it back mostly safely. At least they are still able to sort of function as a level 5 unit there. Absolutely crazy though. Absolutely crazy. Never moving ahead there. 234 suppressing. Away, making any push into the center there difficult. He could grab another one. Stukas was getting ready to launch another deadly volley. Attempt there to deal with the Mac. Holy, he caught an entire unit in one go. Still the MU-34 is barely there. Got away with another one from the stocks of Vindicarex's armory. He's got none left. His folks are there forgotten in the south. Sneaking down a single rear echelon with a minesweeper. He's acting at this. I think he's going to fly into the base. He's actually intending to use the machine gun on it. I'm not entirely sure what the plan is for the Vindicarex with it, but there you go. It's to fire. Oh dear, though, he moved too far ahead though. Caught here by Sherman. Trying to escape here. Trying to escape. Can he make it? Lost one, Stukas of Fuss. Lost one. About to lose the Kidnapper. Storm Pioneers doing what they can here. 36 kill, 37. Good pop a concussive grenade here to give them the further advantage. Third zeroing artillery, ladies and gentlemen. Third zeroing artillery. Sherman out of control. Just like Vindicarex's artillery call-ins. Good lord. 3 uses of zeroing artillery. That was definitely something else. Still 7 points there. Quick grenade with Herculean strength thrown by the veterans of the riflemen. Other men holding up. He's basically put a Sherman to ensure no one just makes a rush for that one. Can he get it? Can he get it? And there goes, they've got Artillery going in there. Just a quick shot there. What was left? And we got the veterans of 5 Storm Pioneers. Vindicarex's remaining heroes. His champions. His last hope, and they get suppressed. Stukas of Fuss might be able to sort of push through. The last push here. Annihilate it, but still the riflemen are there. The riflemen are there. The Storm Pioneers still can move ahead. Can they? Crawling through the muck, through the blood, through the corpses of comrades and foes. Pushing ahead here, he could smoke them. Oh, he's going to grab for the rifle, and he sacrificed what there because he knows he has to. He's not moving in this show, and he's still leaving up there. He's not moving in another show to support here. Where is it? Ah. No, there you go. It arrives, and it goes. We've got the Puma there. MU-34 holding up. Steel Pine is being cut down. 41 kills. What? No! Oh. A tragic loss for Germany this day. They shall be forever remembered as heroes. At the same time, rushing for the south there, getting grenade off there, clearing up the MD-34 there, grabbing the south instead of the centre, and there we go. Looks like Vindicarex has called a day. Game over. Barely won here by GG Machine. Well played by both sides, but can't help but feel there's a bit of hubris there for Vindicarex there with his initial moves against the doctrine that Machine had chosen, and then what he decided to choose himself. I mean, there were several problems again. Part of the doctoral choice I felt like it, but also, you know, he didn't quite take full use of it. No bunkers, no further defences sort of build up. I think he'd done that. Further fortified, he could have pulled off. But also the spare Panzer quarters, and then not getting any orbitals done, or trying to place there, getting up a Panzer IV. If he'd done that, I think he could have won this. Machine was certainly also playing by sort of rather loose and aggressive. I think he would have done with some counters early on, sort of build up a larger armoured advantage. I'm not so sure went for 2 Jacksons when he did. There wasn't really much reason for it. That just seemed a bit odd there, but you know, not quite out of all the choice that Vindicarex made. So there you go. I also think he could have benefited from BARs and bazookas, but Americans I generally find can always do that. So there you go. One hell of exciting bloody 1v1 here on Holotny Fam. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it, and I hope you overall just had a jolly good fun time. If you did want to subscribe, tell a friend, share it with everyone. If not, you know, send in a replay or find some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Deng saying cheers, thank you for watching, and see you all tomorrow. Bye.